I felt the loneliest when well, I got it worse than most people. I knew that I wasn't very popular. I didn't know that I was unpopular enough to have the state police come down here after me. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was a lonely time, brother. And I'm telling you, that's a lonely time. When you look up there and you realize that there's 12 people can decide whether or not you're going to live or die professionally. No longer the governor, no longer the Speaker of the Senate or whoever, or the finance chairman of the Senate. This is where the rubber meets the road, Jack. Wasn't anything to it, but went to trial and I was acquitted. I found that it was sometimes not wise to buck the system, that there were ways that they could get at you, even if you had tenure. So the governor called me into his office after a meeting and he said, Dr. Hargis, well, he called me Bill, but Bill, it's inconceivable that I have an agency head whose utterances I can't control. And I said to him, well, Governor, that's the way the place was set up, to be independent of the governor for obvious reasons. I report to a separate board. You appoint them, but I report to them, not to you. I didn't put it quite that bluntly to him, but the message was there. And he said to me, well, Bill, I'm going to see that that arrangement is changed. By doing that, the obnoxious Dr. Hargis was declawed. Okay, was no longer able to manipulate a board to suit himself, but was indeed part of a larger organization reporting to a president. Okay, and that's the way it worked. Turned out not to satisfy him entirely, so he began to lay the pressure on through William and Mary, and then of course I got the message from the president that it might be a good idea if I went back to the bench. So I said, okay, I will, because wasn't going to permit anything untoward to happen to the Institute. It was my baby.